This is Newcap News with Newcap Oct.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Canada has officially joined in the fight against ISIS in Iraq. Now, 6 CF-18 fighter jets flew out from Fort Cold Lake this morning as they head to Kuwait for Operation Impact. Now, Fraser Snowden was there this morning and has more.
The skies of Cold Lake were alive as the fighter jets left their home base of Fort Wayne to make the trip to the Middle East. The CF-18 Hornets will be joined by 80 members from Cold Lake, 600 personnel in total.
A mission that seeks to degrade the so-called Islamic State of Iraq and Levant, ISIL, a terrorist group that poses a threat to local, regional, and international peace and stability.
The mission is set to last 6 months, and even though there are also threats at home along with across the ocean, Minister Nicholson has faith in our forces.
And I am confident that they are ready to take on the complexities and challenges presented by this mission.
Officials have been very careful with divulging information about soldiers and personnel taking part in the mission. Colonel Eric Kenny says there is a very good reason for these protective measures.
We're very sensitive to discussing names of members that are deploying. We want to also make sure that we're keeping the family members out of the media so that they feel that they have the protection that they need from a threat that could very well be here in Canada.
And Colonel Kenny is proud the troops are coming from his base.
It fills me with great pride to be able to see our members depart to accomplish a mission that the Government of Canada has asked us to achieve.
Support staff for the fighter jets will be in Kuwait by the end of the month. In Cold Lake, Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.
A tense situation in St. Paul yesterday after authorities were alerted to a bomb threat directed at a downtown business.
Apparently there was a bomb threat across the street at the Art Center. I don't know the details over there, but I know over here we were told by the police to evacuate, and that's what we did.
The scene is all cleared up now, but yesterday afternoon, witnesses say this area of Main Street was blocked off as police were sweeping the property and surrounding businesses for the alleged bomb. Now, Sylvie Proto works with the Boys and Girls Club, which is right across the street from where the business was that the bomb threat was directed at. She says once it was called in, they were moved into action quickly.
Clearly stated, you need to evacuate, you need to leave now, get out of the building. And I said, do we do a lockdown? They said, no, if you have a place to go, go.
After a thorough sweep, the explosives disposal unit declared the area safe and people were allowed to return to their businesses. Now, RCMP is looking into who called in the bomb threat. If you have any information, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers. Well, after 3 years of construction, the long-awaited new RCMP Detachment in Lloydminster is now open. Our cameras were invited inside for a sneak peek into the state-of-the-art multi-million-dollar project, and Knottveit has more.
This is what you'll see when first entering. A spacious lobby, a stark contrast to their former building. Now to head behind the scenes where the officers work. One of the biggest upgrades is to the forensic unit. This table looks basic, but the senior forensic specialist says this examination table is important for their operation and something they didn't have in the old building.
Trying to be more prepared for that, and we have to be on top of that.
Now, this new building is 5 times the size of the old building. The staff sergeant says the size isn't the only thing that's changed. There's a lot of new equipment and even a new staff schedule.
So most detachments over 20, 30 people go to this type of schedule. It's 4 days on, 4 days off, 2 day shifts, 2 night shifts. So
he says most shifts are 10 to 12 hours, but they always work extra on top of that, and this new space is a way of recognizing that.
Showing them that they're appreciated by providing them a proper workplace and an area that they can come home, because this is home. We spend a lot of our time here.
Staff Sergeant Mange says the building is also designed to accommodate future expansion. There are empty spaces waiting to be filled.
Recognizing that the city's growing and you're going to need to have more of those type of officers on the streets.
The new detachment here has been open to the public for over a week. All staff from the old building will be moved in here by next Monday. Now tomorrow there is a special grand opening held at 2 p.m. for the public, as well guided tours to follow. Anna Knotfate, Newcap News.